versus DragOn.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be just the opposite of the games we just saw. It's gonna be a long, epic PVZs. I'm certain.
Yeah, and these are like probably one of the two most experienced players which are here in BSL. Like look at g0rynich, he's playing for over 13 years, and DragOn is playing from 2004, so it's 14 years. So it's
Look at this. Both players' favorite matchup is ZVP.
yeah, it's interesting that for a Protoss the favorite matchup is ZVP because DragOn is playing ZVP. He is not playing PvP. So we asked the question: would you agree if Blizzard would make a race picking? Like, would you would be able to choose the race which you are playing? And both of them agreed. g0rynich said it's a good idea, and DragOn yes with explanation marks because he badly wants it.
Oh
He would be
yeah,
happy.
I know DragOn a lot, and he really wants the race picking option because if there isn't this option, he can either play PvP or leave PvP when he gets a protest.
Yeah, and also it would be good for Dandy, for example, because he's not playing TVT but PVT, and it would give opportunity to practice for this kind of match because it's harder to practice these days. Like if you are playing or like race picking against some matchups, it's harder to practice.
I mean, StarCraft Remastered was mostly designed for Koreans, and it is not that common for Koreans to actually, picking race. Koreans mostly stick to the one.
Yeah, there are patriots. If there are like it's I don't know. I think it's a good attempt because I don't know if it was even allowed to race picking in the pro leagues. You had to choose a race, right?
Yeah, that's right. But well, the days of Kispa are over. So, but yeah, the old habits just with them because they've been practicing for so many years now. There would be no point to really pick races now.
So the maps will be Secret Breaker, Eddy, and Aztec. So I think still Secret Breaker first for g0rynich. It's not bad, right?
Yeah, as we've discussed this earlier, so Secret Breaker is always a good option for a Zerg. Then we have Mysterious Eddy. So it's not that old map, so we don't really know all the possibilities that the map offers. For example, with the island expansions. And then we have Aztec, so free-player map, I believe. And g0rynich will be the kind of a player who will opt for second natural. So the longer the game goes, the worse it's gonna get for DragOn. So, I hope for DragOn that the match doesn't get to game number 3 because I think he's gonna have some troubles there.
Yeah, because if Zerg will take another natural in Aztec, then like he have like 67% of the map already. We can so split map situation which Protoss players likes is no longer an option on this map if Zergs will establish his second natural. So you're right. If we'll go to the game number 3, it should be pretty fine for g0rynich.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we have just game number 1 ahead of us. So let's get this started.
Let's get this party started.
The game has begun. We have DragOn from clan NAS spawning as a teal Protoss in the top right corner.
And g0rynich as a Gosu Russian Zerg spawning on the top left corner as a red Zerg, and he's scouting a little bit differently, and it's working. So
Yeah, I love this so much because Protoss tend to use this scouting trick very often, just scouting after pylon, to the expansion on the 9
On the
o'clock
middle,
position
yeah.
in this case. Yeah, so it will not work for DragOn, and this will be just misinformation. It's gonna be so devastating if he opts for the 9 o'clock scouting. But
And it's on scouting which is working, which should work only against Gosu players, extremely intelligent players, because against normal player, like not normal, but against some new player, it would not matter. So, but we are seeing that DragOn is not going for a scout like that.
yeah, exactly. DragOn is he's gonna go for a standard game. I know he's gonna go for a standard game. That means we're gonna see a forge now. Yeah, exactly, and a double scout. So that's why he did force his probe to scout in a weird way that may or may not put him in disadvantage. So he's playing it super standard textbook. We're gonna see boys and girls just look at how DragOn plays. It's gonna be textbook PvP.
Yeah, and we already see a different approach than Splax because he started from a gateway. Now we have a forge, and it should keep DragOn a little bit safer. But also g0rynich started differently. He started with a 12 hatch, where Kenzie always started with overpull. So already, like, we have two different styles of both players.
And now we need to see if actually DragOn is gonna go for a cannon rush up. Yeah, he is.
He
Oh,
wants to. But the drone is here, another drones are coming, so he should be able to. Oh, yeah, he should
can
be.
he kill this drone? Oh,
Oh, that's really good for g0rynich. Oh, he took 5 drones, so he delayed some mining time of g0rynich, but
yeah, but it was definitely good for g0rynich. I mean, if DragOn put more attention to this situation, he could have been at least able to kill one drone, and that's at least something.
yeah, because one drone was barely hurt. And he delayed a third expansion for g0rynich because... Oh, and look at that, he's not taking second natural, he's going for 9 o'clock base.
Well, I don't disagree with that. I mean, it's easier to defend this expansion than the second natural. Other than that, you get 8 mineral kills out of this base rather than 7 from a natural.
Oh yeah, that's really... Because yeah, on every natural there are 7 mineral patches, in the main base there are 9, so he took an like better economical option. I never thought about it, but yeah, that means that you are like also in the in the mineral only there are 7 mineral patches, so it's better than mineral only too.
Yeah, exactly. Also, this base has a gas, so it's not like you're taking a mineral only, and as a Protoss, you may be almost certain that mutas are not gonna come out because of the lack of the third gas, right?
Yeah, yeah. And now he have an option to make a muta to make a better lurker switch, so so it will be interesting, and he also will have expansion in the direction to the second natural. So if the games goes longer, he still will have opportunity to take like relatively safely a base.
Look at the cannon positioning, that's also worth mentioning. It's actually good to place your cannons a little bit closer to your nexus rather than just close to your forge and gateway, because if there are hydras, especially speed hydras, just storming their way into a Protoss natural, you want your cannons to live, not to get destroyed. So that's why you put them a little bit behind.
Yeah, it's very quickly hydras. There are overall 9 drones in the natural, 7 in the main base, so it's even quicker than this strategy called 9073. So let's see what will be the reaction of DragOn, because he doesn't look like he realized what is coming for him.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why if we just as I mentioned before, if the cannon was put in front of the forge, that would be actually almost GG right there. But since he's got his cannon back, he may have the time needed to prepare to make additional cannons and actually survive battle.
now he sees the cannons, and what will be the reaction? Yeah, as you mentioned, this cannon, if it would be close to the gateway, it would die immediately. And now DragOn have some time, but not a long time.
Oh, but this pylon is powering all these cannons, so I'm a little bit concerned about the power for these cannons. Are they gonna go unpowered, or is the pylon on the right actually keeping power?
No, I don't think so. I think he could kill this pylon, but he didn't realize. But there are no... Oh, 2 cannons are close to being finished, but all the zealots are dying. Oh, the zealots disappeared somehow, and g0rynich is applying so much pressure. He might even win the game right now.
Yeah, I believe DragOn thought that it's gonna be the fake Hydra boss with a little bit more macro-oriented, but the game is about to be over. These cannons are gonna...
Yeah, there is only 1 zealot and few probes, and cannon are only halfway done, so I think this is GG for our Canadian Protoss. And g0rynich took very nice lead. Only 7 minutes of a game and already leading 1-0.
Yeah, it's good to start your way with a cheese. Then for the next game, it makes your opponent just play so much defensively. You can take advantage as a Z from it. Just go super economical style and get your advantage from there.
And now your opponent will be afraid what will happen in the next match. And now Eddie will be the map. So g0rynich leading 1-0 on Circuit Breaker. We expected that he might win there, but we didn't expect that it will be 7-minute win.
Yeah, just classical Hydra. I mean, this is what may happen if you open up with Forge into cannons, and it's just always a possibility.
Yeah, Forge on the cannons, and it was against 12 hatch, so DragOn economy was pretty good. He didn't spend too much money on early Zerglings.
Yeah, we should mention that the cannon barrage attempt didn't work out. So from that point on, g0rynich had some sort of advantage.
Yeah, and being afraid that it's we have someone into the replay. I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, gangsta distracting all of us.
Some gangsta distracted us on replay, but I think we are ready to go to game number 2. Are you ready, Mr. Bonnie? Because I'm so excited to see that.
Yeah, let's get this started.
Game number 2.
The game has begun, and we have DragOn spawning as a, yellowish Protoss in the top left corner.
Yeah, and g0rynich is... There are cross positions right now, and g0rynich is an orange Zerg in the bottom right position. So what do you think cross positions are changing right now? Like in this map? Do you know? Like there are some differences overall?
I'm trying to think. Just longer rushing distances mostly, and I should start with I should start with describing this map as really similar in terms of wall-ins for Protoss as Fighting Spirit. It's even better than Fighting Spirit because every 4 position you get to wall in with 1 zealot if you choose to do the wall in this way.
Oh, I didn't know about it, so it's pretty good for fast gateway.
Oh, it's a 9 gateway, so this time around, to be honest, I didn't expect that from DragOn. He's more of a standard Forge player, Forge user, but it's a 9 gateway. It's not even a 10 economical gateway, it's a 9. And look at this probe scout. He's just gonna find g0rynich just like that, just like the probe was on a map. So yeah, it's good information for Dragon.
Yeah, definitely. And now even g0rynich might think that he is one of the closest position, because you normally not cross scouting. So he's going with the drone to the top left position, and he will not find DragOn. So he will not realize that this is 9 gateway. But I think he still will make like 6 links, because why not if you are making 9 pool?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm curious, what is Dragon going to do after seeing that? Is he gonna still go aggressive with these bells, or he's just gonna stay at home with the cells?
Oh, he started with a forge, so he is afraid of this 9 pool.
Yeah, he might be afraid of dying again prematurely, super fast GG. So he's saying no, thank you for that, and he's adding a forge. But I don't really agree.
Yeah, especially that this is cross position, so it will take some more time until the links will arrive. But as you said earlier, it's good to start to win a first game with a cheese, because now we are seeing that DragOn is a little bit more afraid, a little bit overreacting, and it's working for g0rynich.
Yeah, exactly. But I believe the proper response against Nightfall, it depends if there is a gas from there. Okay, if there is gas, okay, you go for it. Definitely, you go for it. Oh, oh
my god, this micro. Oh, perfect. I think he messed up. Oh, both of them did. Okay. But 3 links in the main.
Yeah, but I think that was pretty good for Dragon, because these 3 links, there are just 3 out of 6 Zerglings, and 2 Zerglings are headed towards the Zerg base, and g0rynich still doesn't have his natural, so he doesn't have that much larva to spawn Zerglings from.
Yeah, he will have to spend every larva he have on Zerglings, while having only 11 drones overall, so if he will send 3 drones to the gas, he will be lacking 1 drone in the minerals. To have at least minimal saturation. So yeah, you're right, it's not that bad for a Dragon.
Yeah, definitely not. So granted, these Zerglings killed already 2 probes, so if let's see if they can actually kill more, but it seems like the Dragon is... Oh, let's see what these 2 cells can do.
Yeah, there are overall 7 links, so in theory it should be enough to clear all the zealots, but micro sometimes can be tricky. Yeah, but it was relatively well done by g0rynich.
Yeah, just proper response. He made enough Zerglings just to... 7 Zerglings is really the key number. Any less and it would have gone deep.
And having this one Zergling in Protoss base is also very precious, because he still will have information when the cybernetic core will be there, when the cursor is flying, and if he will decide to go, for example, into this macro mode, making like 5 hatcheries before the lair, it's very important to have this kind of scouting and know when Protoss is stacking and into what he's stacking.
Yeah, finally the Zelos is done with the Zerglings with 5 keys, so we got ourselves some heroes out there. But, well, this cybernetic core is a little bit late. I mean, Dragon made so many Zelos, yeah, he's gonna apply some pressure. But you need to be really careful. He should Dragon, yeah, he's doing this exactly. As I said, textbook PvZ, so he's pulling out 2 pros just in case of a sneaky play of their player.
Yeah, but g0rynich is still going for it, but no, he's not seeing the probes, right? But now there is only 1 cannon and this is enough links. Oh! He's not going for it. I think he could. Oh, the Zealot just came out, so maybe Dragon would defend it. But now there are 5 Zealots, which Dragon... which it will be hard for g0rynich to deal with, and he still needs to spend more larvas on Zerglings, so he's not having a break in this game.
Yeah, exactly. Dragon just forcing so many Zerglings out of these hatcheries, so now he's forced so many Zerglings, he's gonna head back to the base. He's done his work, no need to just attack him.
And 100% of our viewers said that they believe that g0rynich will win, so I believe it's too early for Dragon fans to be there.
Yeah, that's probably right. So yeah, this zone's gonna be just cleared, but he's gonna see that g0rynich is in fact making drones, so that's important information. He sees extra hatchery, so he knows it's eco play, so he may feel pretty confident and safe about any possible rushes from g0rynich. It's just not happening anytime soon.
And I really like it. He skipped the Corsair and went directly to the Citadel of Adun. So he will add some gateways and have a pretty scary ground army. And this is how you should react against 5-hatch, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. But g0rynich is gonna see it. Well, there is no lair anytime soon. He's just powering on drones. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of ground.
And as a Zerg, you are making lair just to have Overlord speed on time. So he could delay this lair for as long as he can. But now he sees what he's playing against. And it would be good to have 4 Mutalisks right now, but but it's not the case.
Well, actually, DragOn opting to go for another cannon just in case. I don't entirely agree with it because, well, you skip courses, so you get more zealots. So I don't think even if it I mean, what could g0rynich go to actually threat DragOn? Superior zealot number.
Do you mean what g0rynich could do to like deny this amount of zealots?
I mean, why the second cannon? Because there is no need for the second cannon.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. Maybe if he would go for like, because g0rynich is already mining from 3 extractors and he's making a lot of Sunkens. If he would spend all this money on Hydralisks, maybe there would be a chance if he would go very aggressively with small amount of drones. But yeah, I think if you are going for 4 gateway zealots, you should feel pretty safe, especially that he's having +1 upgrade.
Okay, so let's see what kind of damage can these zealots do. It's not super good to wall in from Zerg, it's okay, but it certainly lacks something. This wall in seems a little bit better constructed.
Oh, but yeah, g0rynich took a little bit of DragOn took a little bit of damage, but it is not the best position to engage overall.
Yeah, he may want to actually wait for the reinforcing zealots and then decide to either go in or not.
And he's making 2 cannons into the main base, so he's afraid of tech switch from g0rynich into Mutalisks, and he's right because Spire is on the way.
Yeah, he needs to do something with the zealots. You don't want these zealots standing idle really, so you really want to force your way in just to get out some information out of this.
And I think natural it's possible to attack the natural. It's not like the best defense overall. Now there are 8 Hydralisks, but the Zerlings will disappear with every 2 punch of a zealot because there's +1 upgrade. So I think if there is a place where DragOn can attack, it's natural, definitely.
Yeah, definitely, because yeah, the evolution chamber is just on the place on the third expansion. So yeah, he's pretty good.
Let's see. Yeah, we will have a Mutalisks right now, so these zealots will be not useless, but DragOn invested so much money into it that, and now for the next few minutes he will not be able to do anything with this zealot. They might even die for free if he will not escape with them.
Yeah, but what is gonna be DragOn's answer to Muta? I mean, okay, he may go for an Archon, but Archon doesn't really kill Mutalisks because they can run forever from the Archon. So, well, I don't know.
Yeah, and it's already giving some map control for g0rynich because having this Mutalisk will not only like try to snipe some high-level players and probes, but it will also make it harder for DragOn to take third expansion.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, let's see. Seems like DragOn will opt for going for dragons to fend off these mutants, but I don't see any. Nice storm, storm from the high tempo.
Damaging a lot of Mutalisks and a lot of Dragons now. Dragons from DragOn.
Yeah.
Already +1 upgrade for Hydralisks for g0rynich. His economy is not the best, but also not the worst. He have the minimal amount of drones, so now I think it would be maybe a good idea to drone up a little bit higher. But in the other hand, he still wants to make more units just to deny Protoss third expansion.
Yeah, g0rynich just may want to go for massive Hydra and snipe high templars with Muta and then just roll DragOn over with Hydra. So let's see. Oh, Storm!
He should be careful. Oh, another storm is... If he would go into this storm, then like 5 mutas would die immediately.
Yeah, these mutas are all super weak. But, well, yeah, so DragOn has got a lot of dragons, so these weakened mutas are not gonna be a problem anymore.
Yeah, especially... But now there is only 3 dragoons with these high templars. Oh, but he lost... Oh my god! It was good for DragOn now, and look at the supplies now, it dropped immediately from g0rynich.
Yeah, exactly. So how many high templars does DragOn have? So that's 3 high templars and a lot of energy of them, so he's pretty...
He's not making an upgrade for energy, and you boys on the LAN taught me that it's very important upgrade in PvZ, so I'm wondering when DragOn will go for it.
Yeah, it's super important upgrade because every unit that has energy spawns with 25% of its maximum energy. So the plus 50 energy actually gets you plus 12. But never mind that. Let's see if these mutas actually can
even more
snipe
mutas. Oh, there are still 2 high templars with a very high amount of energy. There are 4 storms left. Of course, there are a lot of Hydralisks, and I'm a little bit afraid for DragOn because no, he's not losing the third base. Oh, but he's sniping all the storms.
All the mutas got cleared. Meanwhile, the expansion that DragOn took was not in fact denied by the Zerg, but DragOn needs to back off to safety because without high templars, he must defend on a high ground too against this big Zerg army.
Yeah, but it's relatively good for him that he's taking the third expansion. This counter-attack wasn't able to deny this expansion. It damaged the Nexus a little bit, but overall this Nexus will be on time. There are a lot of props from DragOn to transfer, and he's already transferring them. So now I think it's up for g0rynich to take fourth base somewhere and defend it.
Yeah, g0rynich being a little bit annoying, just almost clearing 3 out of these expansion cannons.
And g0rynich Echo is not the best. He's having 8 drones in the third base, 9 drones in the main base, and 8 drones in the natural overall. So his supply is mostly army right now.
Yeah, but bear in mind that DragOn is gonna be soon on 2 bases because he didn't take his third base for so long that his main base is already mined out.
Oh yeah, you're right. So it will be still 2 bases against 3. Oh, and mutas came again.
Yeah, g0rynich knows exactly that. If there are no Corsair, make mutas. That's basically how it works for them.
And it's working, that's a good rule, I need to remember that. Oh, but the army for Protoss looks to be very scary.
Yeah, and just snipe high templars here and there. I mean, it's not that mutas are just doing so much damage to Protoss, it's just that Protoss needs to be prepared left and right, so it's causing a lot of chaos for Protoss player. That's why mutas are...
Yeah, but look at the supplies, I didn't watch for a second, and DragOn is already having a limit. It's 194 limit against 130 of Zerg, and there are no lurkers. So if this mutas will not snipe the high templars, it will be probably the end of the game for g0rynich.
Yeah, I don't see any lurkers, so I don't know. But truth be told, I don't see any. Okay, just 1 Archon. Well, you don't really need Archons against Hydra, so I don't know.
Oh, he will snipe 300 templars with the mutas.
Oh.
Yeah, but there is still 4 high templars with plenty energy.
Oh, how many of them? 1 snipe?
Yeah, three high templars are left, so we will have huge engagement over there. DragOn attacking from the low ground, but there are so many Hydralisks. Oh my god.
So many of them and no more spawn.
Oh, but the storms are very good, and this was like, look how much DragOn dropped in supplies, but he was able to escape with 10 dragoons at least. Oh,
And while doing this, Dragon is actually taking another expansion. So good job there.
yeah. He's taking the expansion very close to g0rynich fair. The Zealot will scout this expansion. The 2 drones should be able to deal with this Zealot if he will realize that he's that low in HP. But overall, it's pretty good situation for DragOn still. The g0rynich also dropped in supply very heavily.
Yeah, the thing is, this Protoss expansion, you can just put lurkers on below ground and deny probes mining. So I don't think it's ideal to start from this expansion.
Yeah, it will be definitely an option, especially if g0rynich will stabilize this base. It will be easy for him to deny mining from there. The probes, he's transferring the probes there.
But I'm a little bit curious why g0rynich doesn't opt for lurkers. Just look how much gas he has, and he's going so heavily for Hydra upgrade that it makes me wonder why we don't see. Look,
Yeah, me either. He's having so much gas. He started to mine this gas so early. He just finishing the lurker aspect, so we will probably see a lot of lurkers in few next seconds. It's just finish.
Yeah. And while doing this, g0rynich is just expanding left and right. So it's more. I think it's more of a hidden ninja expansion than really an expansion attempt. And yeah, it got found out just immediately.
Yeah, the scouting is very good from DragOn. He found out immediately after every expansion was taken. He's finding it out immediately. Let's look at the upgrades. There are 1 upgrades for a Zerg and 200 for a Protoss. 30 in a second.
Yeah, just a single forge is operating. We see now a Dark Archon in case more mutas appears. And yes, see, this is exactly what I said earlier. 2 lurkers just gonna deny probe mining.
Yeah. Yeah, they
And
will.
it's gonna be so annoying for DragOn to deal with. Look at the army management. It's just so annoying. You automatically bring out the whole army. So you can either place a couple of dragons there with storms, or you can just kill the bottom left base. So he chose to do the latter.
Yeah, he wants to kill this base. It will he will be able to kill expansion and free his own expansion. So it's like win-win situation, like double win situation for him. But it's easier to say than done because there are some lurkers defending it.
Yeah, the run works in favor of g0rynich, although there is no Nidus cannon, so there won't be any reinforcement, and the units quickly disappear from the massive dragon.
And the supplies are getting closer and closer. There are still some lurkers over here. And there is a flank from another expansion, from another base from the natural coming to crash this army. But there are so many storms for DragOn. Already energy upgrade is done for the High Templars.
Yeah, and g0rynich, this base is pretty crucial for g0rynich to hold.
Oh, the storms are so good.
But there is no threat at all, so that means they may just clean this army.
Yeah, there are still some storms left, and DragOn is not paying attention, but the storms are so good.
Yeah, so this attack was defended, and it feels like oh, nice feedback from the Dark Archon before it died.
Yeah, so it was two kills before dying, and I thought that he could. Maybe he didn't have Maelstrom upgrade ready.
Okay, so what is DragOn going to do from now on? I mean, he desperately needs another.
He have pretty good gas income because he's mining with 12 probe in the 4th expansion, but but overall he's mining minerals only from one base. There are 7 mineral patches over there, so even taking the mineral only on 12 o'clock would be not a bad idea.
Yeah, but this is the kind of turning point for g0rynich. He's in a so advantageous position now because DragOn lost all his key tech units, so Archons, Dark Archons, lots of High Templars. So in order to remake them, he's gonna need a lot of time, and he needs to secure another base. But he won't. With this tiny army, he just won't be able to do so.
Oh, he stormed Overlord just to deny a lurker vision, just to be able to mine for a little bit.
That's actually cool, kind of play.
Yeah, that's pretty smart overall. I didn't expect. I mean, I wouldn't think about doing that.
Oh, but just see the efficiency of craftings where just killing everything left and right. I think DragOn should actually go for a more Archon heavy army than High Templar army, and here they found the Archons.
Yeah, he should make like this army which is which is hard to kill, because now it's giving like g0rynich is happy to have this small engagements and clearing the like half of army of dragons. So it's a good situation for g0rynich to fight this way.
Yeah, so DragOn is aware that he needs to do something. He's running out of minerals, and he needs to clear some, either the base at the top right or the base at the bottom left, or secure another base for him. That's the only ways he can play.
Yeah, he have a shuttle, so maybe he's thinking about island expansion. The shuttle is not doing too much. He's still fighting in the middle, but he can't lose the Archons.
Yeah, there are lurkers in place, and so it will be impossible to actually break through these lurkers.
Lego is here on Fusilets. Always worthy. 2-2 probably in a second, yeah, 2-2 in a second, so very good upgrade for Azek, but still Protoss with this +1 upgrade, crucial upgrade advantage. Maybe he will be able to clear this expansion?
Yeah, there are just so many Archons, and the nicest cannon. Oh, actually, g0rynich is gonna flank over this army, but he may just lose all the drones in the process.
Yeah, and there are some High Templars to clear the lurkers, which... Oh! Yeah, he will clear the lurkers, but there are no storms left. Oh, that's pretty good for DragOn to kill this expansion, very good for him. And now DragOn is mining for the 4th base, from the 4th base, and his situation changed from very bad to, I would say, relatively good.
Yeah, exactly. This base just got, yeah, he's able to finally mine from it, and he needed it desperately. Just look at DragOn 3rd base, it's almost out of...
We have some river harassment. He killed few drones, so it's always good to make this harassment. In the same time, he revealed that he have this river tech to g0rynich, but I don't know what he can do about it.
Yeah, it would be much better if DragOn actually picked a couple of High Templars into this shuttle, so he could just storm the drones from the low.
More and more units are floating to the left bottom side of the map. Maybe he wants to take like these 2 bases. They are pretty fresh. g0rynich just mine a little bit, like 1/3 of these minerals, so it's not bad.
Look at the 6 o'clock position. Just this building is so annoying to deal with. So it requires just so much APM to bring some Zerglings, to kill the Nora too, and to take this Zergling. So yeah, g0rynich finally deciding to take that island.
Yeah, that's pretty good expansion. 7 mineral patches overall, 5,000 gas. This is even 1,504 minerals, so more than usually. Oh, it's like every mineral patch on this map is like that, right?
Yeah, because probably map creator doesn't like when there is 1500 minerals, because the last worker mines 4 minerals other than 8, so that's why it's changed. It was changed to 500.
Even these small efficiencies are changing right now in Brood War. Yeah, the last probe is having only 50% of efficiency, so...
Yeah. Okay, g0rynich does a good job denying bottom left, but he needs to hold this attack. Can he do it?
Yeah, there is only one lurker. If he would have like 6 lurker, it would be much easier for him, because the army composition for DragOn, it's pure zealots, so lurker is what you want to have against this army.
Yeah, third card first average is on the way. I don't see melee attack. Probably g0rynich doesn't have the gas for it.
Yeah, he still have plenty of lurkers in the third base. There are so many drones over there. I think he badly needs one more expansion. Oh, he's denying the fifth base of DragOn by a small drop.
Yeah, so, well, remember that g0rynich just picked up the island expansion, so it's not like he's... if he gets an Nidus canal there, he's gonna have this bad base saturated in no time, and it's gonna be pretty safe. It's not that easy for a Protoss player to actually kill island expansion.
Yeah, it would be hard to kill it, maybe with some like few shuttles, weaver drops, but overall the Nidus channel is giving you such big mobility that he should feel pretty safe with this expansion. And DragOn is now mining only with one base, so he also wants to take this natural only over here.
Yeah, it's all about this corner of the base.
And now there are weavers coming just to deny this island expansion. I don't even know if he knows about this expansion.
Oh, there are 2 sculptures. The question is...
yeah, this is the second part of the Nidus. Oh, and it's defended. Free Hydralisks.
If he was there with the shuttle just like 10 seconds earlier, then this base would get the... Oh, and just look how annoying g0rynich is with his drops. These Krakens just kill everything.
He's punishing not having Corsairs, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, and DragOn still have plenty of minerals in this fourth base, but this is only one mining base, and g0rynich is mining from, I would say, 2 now, because yeah, there are some minerals in the main and third base, but it's around 500.
Yeah, so third gas is about to run out. I'm a little bit concerned that the third gas is being mined out with just a single probe. That's definitely some sort of a mistake.
Oh yeah, definitely. As a Protoss, you want to have as much gas as possible, and still there is like 200 gas because of it, probably. It's another 8 link drop. So annoying. g0rynich is so efficient with these units. Oh, now the Storm cleared it.
Yeah, for the third time, DragOn was actually prepared against it. So yeah, it looks like g0rynich is gonna agree. Oh, Doom drop incoming. This may be huge, but there are 2 high Templars.
Yeah, there are 2 high Templars with energy, and this is very smart out of g0rynich to take this top right expansion, because all the attention of Protoss is on the bottom left. He wants to defend this base, so now he knows that he will have time to establish and start mining from this base. This is very smart call. I
also like the way g0rynich moves in with his overlords, not through the natural and the cannons, but just straight to the main base.
Yeah, and there are no high Templars. They are just coming, but the cannons will fall just before the high Templars will arrive.
Oh, one good storm. Second, not so good. So yeah, these Krakens are just gonna so much work.
Yeah, it's so good. And if you will kill all the gateways of Protoss, how will he rebuild his army? It's almost impossible.
Yeah, DragOn knows that, and he's sending reinforcement, so he's weakening his fresh natural expansion.
Yeah, he left some High Templars and Archons over there, so he split his army. But the efficiency of these links is just so crazy, and upgrades of DragOn are, I would call them bad, because it's like so late and it's only 3-1.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, you don't really need armor upgrade because once you get plagued, you get absolutely no value out of the armor upgrade. But plasma shield upgrades are pretty.
Yeah, and they are working for observers, for shuttles, for weavers, so it's very good upgrade for coursers even. Oh, and now g0rynich is sending everything to defend this top right base, and we will have split map situation, I think.
Well, the thing is, if you split the map like that, can actually. Oh, nice plague there.
Yeah, few zealots.
Doesn't seem like DragOn can actually get, but there are so many units in a g0rynich natural.
Yeah, 8 beautiful storms would deal.
It's almost scary. Well, the thing is, I was mentioning it before, but if you split them up like that, it's hard for Protoss to defend both corners at once. So it may end up just that you lose your main base because it's gonna be of less value than actually fresh base.
DragOn is trading, but I feel like these are good trades for g0rynich.
Yeah, definitely. Just look how many units he has. Even sending Zerglings control after another would be efficient enough for g0rynich.
Oh, the storms are really good, but there will be no storms soon. And what will our Protoss player do then? Of course, now he have great economy. So he wants to stay in this game for as long as possible from now on.
So yeah, so essentially it's currently how many bases for DragOn? It's 6 bases for DragOn against 4, 5. Well, it's also six bases for.
Yeah, if you would count only mining bases, these are like 3 mining bases for g0rynich and 2.5 mining bases for DragOn, so it's not bad for Protoss.
Yeah, but I feel like the longer the game zone, the better it will be for g0rynich because these what are left is the island expansion. So if g0rynich actually gets the base, the island base first, he's not gonna ever let the same. Oh.
We have some counter attack, but now the 4th base of DragOn is dying. The storms. He's not casting the storms. It would be so good to cast the storms right now.
Oh, it looks like g0rynich finally break through the second natural, and that's when DragOn decided to GG. Very well played by both players.
Yeah, this is the game we was waiting for.
Yeah, 55 minutes of solid macro play from both players.
Yeah, solid macro play, good Muta switch, and after the attack of g0rynich when he had like 195 against 130, I felt like this is very well done and DragOn gets it. But somehow g0rynich stabilized, and then I felt like DragOn already lost it when g0rynich established the bottom left expansion. He was able to break it then, so there was a lot of like changing points in this game.
Yeah, the game could go in either direction, but in the end, it went in favor of g0rynich. I think that the main turning point was taking the island expansion. That was crucial for g0rynich to take another operating base.